Hello and welcome back to the podcast. If you've already got a podcast and you're looking to plan out your episodes for the year ahead, this episode is for you. Because when you're running a business and juggling everything else on your plate, podcasting can feel like a bit of a scramble. You know you've got an episode coming up that you need to record and you might just sit there and record randomly. But if you've got a podcast for your business, your episodes need to revolve around your business plans. So today we're taking that stress off your shoulders. Let's make this year the year your podcast supports your business. Welcome to Podcast Strategy that brings in clients. I'm your host, Laura McRae, podcast producer and content strategist. If you want your podcast to bring in leads, build trust and support your business, you're in the right place. Because smart content starts with your podcast, but it doesn't stop there. So the first thing I recommend you do is plan what services you want to promote throughout the year. Start with planning out your services before your episodes. Before you even open up your content planner or think about what topics to cover, just stop right there. Start with your offers. What are you selling in 2026? What do you want to be known for? What do you want to fill? Is it your one-on-one services? Is it a group program or is it VIP days? Once you know that, everything else flows from there. Your episodes can then support the services you want to grow. This makes your podcast way more intentional. That means less random filler content and more value that builds trust and brings in aligned clients. Next, map out your content around your year. Look ahead and get clear on what's coming up in your business. Are you launching something, running a wait list, speaking at events, taking time off? Once you've got a bird's eye view, you can map your podcast content around those moments so your episodes are more timely and purposeful. It also makes batching easier because you know exactly what's coming up. You're not just sitting there each week trying to pull a topic out of thin air. So, say for example in February, you want to sell more of your online coaching course. Then for February, plan episodes based on certain modules within that course. Give some of the content away for free on your podcast and give your listeners a taste of what the course is about. Then tell your listeners how they can purchase the course and what to expect from the rest of the modules. Many people go on holiday in July. This is when people buy books. So maybe in June, you might want to do an episode or episodes where you read a chapter from your book. Or if you have an audiobook already, just repurpose one chapter and use it as an episode. In your intro and outro for this episode, you can tell your listeners more about the book, what to expect from it and where to buy it. And then if you're planning a live event and you want to sell tickets, make sure to talk about it on your podcast episodes as soon as the tickets are released. Give them a taster of what the event will be on and who will be there. You've probably heard of content pillars before. Many business owners use them for social media content. You can do this for your podcast too. Choose around 5 core themes that align with your offers and your audience. So for example, if you're a coach who works on mindset, your pillars might be confidence, boundaries, burnout recovery, client results and thought leadership. You can build episode ideas under each pillar. You can do case studies, how-tos, Q&As, behind the scenes, solo chats, and guest interviews, all on these different content pillars. So that's how you mix them up so they don't sound the same. Keep your content flexible but focused on your ideal listener and what they really want to hear from you. This way you're not repeating yourself, but you're also not all over the place. You don't need to plan 52 episodes right now. You just need a system that works for you. I use a free project management tool called Trello to plan mine and my clients' podcast episodes. You can make a board for each theme and jot all your ideas down. It doesn't need to be perfect, it's only you that's going to see it, but it's just a great place to keep all your content ideas in one place, and it keeps you organised too. I've created a free Trello template for you to use. I'll pop the link in the show notes. Some of my clients plan their episodes quarterly, whilst others work in 6-episode seasons. There's no right way to plan your content, only what's realistic and manageable for you. And if you ever fall behind, it's not the end of the world. We're human. Life happens. What matters is that your podcast stays aligned and is purposeful, even if you need to pause on it for a while. Things change, offers evolve, and you get new ideas. So leave some room to be flexible in your plan. Leave space to talk about what's happening right now. This could be industry trends, personal stories, things that feel relevant and timely. These episodes often land the hardest because they show your audience you're in it with them. So, just to recap, here's how to plan your podcast content for 2026. Start with your services, map your content around your calendar, build from around 5 core content pillars, make it sustainable, leave room for real life, and download the free Trello template to keep you organised. Planning now means less stress later, and more impact every time you release an episode. If you want a hand mapping it all out, that's exactly the kind of thing I help my clients do. You don't have to do it alone. Book a call with me and we can create a plan that works for you and your business. All right, that's it for today. Here's to a podcast you're proud of in 2026. Chat soon, bye. This episode is brought to you by Podcast Support Services, podcast strategy that attracts leads, clients and credibility. Are you looking for a podcast producer? We may have availability. Head to podcastsupportservices.com.au.